Right now, there are people with millions of followers, brand deals, and sold out merch who don't exist. Yeah, you heard me right. I'm not talking about a faceless Instagram or YouTube channel, even though this is faceless, but it's a whole other level of faceless. I'm talking about AI influencers. They're posting thirst traps, they're dropping albums, they're getting real human fans and followers, and making real profit. In this video, I'm going to break down how you can start experimenting with this business strategy. Lots of you have probably heard about AI influencers in the past. Maybe you think, how can this be done? I need to be some kind of tech whiz. That is not the case anymore. Currently, because of the advancements in AI, it's never been easier to create an AI avatar or an AI influencer that looks realistic, that looks human. And just like a human influencer, there are many ways to monetize your AI influencer's content. Today, we're going to be talking about one of the strategies you can use, and that is using a platform called Fanvue. Fanvue is a subscription platform for creators, but the difference between Fanvue and Patreon and OnlyFans is that Fanvue is going to let you use your AI influencers on the platform. It's built for digital creators. So it's going to allow you to create a private paywalled community or paywalled content that you're going to then be able to offer to your audience, just like people do with OnlyFans, just like people do with Patreon. But you can do this faceless and you can do this with an AI influencer. You'll be able to find a link to Fanvue down in the description of this video, also in the pinned comments. They are the sponsor of today's video. So big shout out to Fanvue. The strategy here is real, and this works for human creators. This will definitely work for AI influencers. So let's wrap our head around this. Let's dive into this a little bit more. So back in the day, 2 years ago, I know that sounds wild to say back in the day for 2 years ago, but AI is moving so fast that it is back in the day. Trust me. It was much more complicated to learn how to train a model to spit out a consistent character. Now, most of these text to image platforms have a setting that you can just switch on and create a consistent character with. So let's check out some of the AI avatars and influencers that I was experimenting with here. Now, what I wanted to do with this was give you guys like a full view of the opportunity that you have here. Most people are going to want to automatically generate something like this here, right? But just think about it for a second. You can generate all kinds of characters, any kind of character that you want. And that means that you can make the character resonate with an audience. You can make it maybe look more like somebody that would work better for a certain niche, right? And I know that sounds strange, but it is the way the world works, right? So you could pick different characters that represent a culture, represent a part of the world, and use that as part of your marketing strategy. So let's pull back a second because I generated a bunch of these. If we go down here, look, you can even generate like a fighter or like a kid with a skateboard like we had up here. I'm saying there's all kinds of stuff you can do with this. Here's some examples of consistent characters that I just wanted to make real quick to show you guys. So this girl here, right? I used her as a character sheet. So those three different versions of her are what's used to train the model. And then I got these outputs from that. So if you look at this, it's pretty much a very similar character. And then if we come down here, I've got another character that I generated as well, for this example. And I think she came out pretty, pretty consistent, right? Like look at her face. And here, this is just like a random thing that we generated just to see if it could pull it off and still keep her consistent. And it did. So the idea with this is you create a consistent character and you basically start posting on social media with these different kinds of posts, or you can even animate these videos, right? So there are AI tools that will make them talk, make them move, add um, right different elements to this stuff, and you start creating an account, sort of like these accounts here. I built this list here of different AI influencers that I found on Instagram, and there's some of these influencers that I want you guys to check out just so you get a full understanding of what you can do with this. So let's come here to KDA Music and let's check them out first. Now, this is a music group, right? Or like a pop band or something that is using AI avatars to promote their music. So all these different characters here are all generated with AI. They don't even look that realistic, like their faces look like anime characters, but they're using this to generate real music. Now, what you could do is generate music with AI, or maybe you have music that you've made and you're just afraid to put yourself out there with that music, or you have a career where you can't make the kind of music that you want, you could start using AI influencers to promote it. And this applies to art or really anything that you're doing, right? So there's going to be a lot of people that want to talk about certain things and they can't. You can use your AI influencer to do that. Let's look at another example real quick. So this is Fit Itana. This is probably how most people think of AI influencers, right? She's just an AI model. But if you look at the posts, they're all pictures. The other account we were looking at had some videos in it. These are all just pictures. So you don't even need to worry about text to video. Um, you could just generate images and you can tell a story through the images, like most people do on Instagram. Like if you look at her account, it looks like a real Instagram account. If we come up here to the stories and we click on the stories, I'm sure she's going to have some look like a realistic looking story. And this is probably somebody just adding in these pictures, not showing their face, shooting it on their phone as they go through their real day. So these are two examples that we can take away from, right? So you can create a model, you can use it to promote a service or a product that you have. And then down here, like this model here, Layla Love Nature. So I think this account is promoting nature and world awareness movement, right? So here, ambassador for planet Earth. So this is all about nature. You can see the character here again, not realistic. In comparison to the characters we can make today, this is kind of behind, right? We can make super realistic looking characters. So imagine if you can make a very realistic looking character and do this same kind of approach, maybe for a specific topic or a specific movement or something that you're trying to promote. You can definitely do it here. And I'm telling you that if you could do it with this character that looks generated by some computer, it looks computer generated, right? You could do it with something that looks realistic for sure. There's also this character here, Nina. So let's check out Nina real quick. And Nina is India's first AI superstar. So here you have a famous AI influencer in India, Nina, and she's not even real. So there's many ways we can approach this. I just want you guys to think like, hey, I can do anything that I want with this. I can promote anything. I don't have to worry about it. My face isn't on it. I can talk about things I really want to talk about. That is the real opportunity that you have with AI influencers, is that you can really do anything with this. Now, how do you start making profit from this? Once you have your AI influencer, you're going to take the same approach that a human influencer would take. The beauty of this is that you will never need to switch on a camera. You can switch up the locations, the background, the look, the story that you're telling with your character, and you can really make it resonate with the message you're trying to get across or the niche. So that is the beauty of this. You can do this from anywhere at any time and tell any story and really market this any way that you want. Once you have your audience starting to build up, let's say you have 500, 1,000, 10,000, or you get to a million, right? You're going to want to start figuring out how to monetize your audience or how to monetize this following. And Fanvue is going to help you with that with their subscription platform. You're going to have recurring revenue coming in if you can get people into your private community. You would need to think, what kind of content can I put behind this paywall that would be valuable to my audience, or what do they really want to see in here, and move in that direction. So let's jump on to Fanvue and let's check out how easy it is to set up an account. Remember that the links for Fanvue are going to be down in the description and also in the pinned comments. You will also find other helpful links and resources in the description, so make sure to check that out. But here we are inside of Fanvue. Let's come over here to become a creator and let's click here. All right, now you're going to have to enter in an email and a password and sign up. So here we are on the main dashboard of Fanvue. Let's check this out and just look at the different options we have here and how we can navigate through this. So over here to the left, you'll see that your username is automatically generated when you first log in. So you can actually update this later. We'll check that out in a minute. Below that, you've got your home option. So you can come back to this view that we're at now. Below that, you have discover, notifications, messages, profile, what's new, settings, and more. Let's come over here to discover and check this out. So here you're going to be able to discover new creators on the platform, and you can also see the featured creators. So the featured creators is actually something I wanted to highlight because there are different kinds of creators here, and they're not all AI influencers. You can see Itana, which is the example we looked at earlier in the video. She is here. You've got this DJ here, Lana. Then you've got Darren, an MMA fighter. You've got Lucy, a professional golfer. So really, you could use Fanvue not just for AI influencers, but for real human influencers as well. To the right, you're going to see some suggested creators. So it seems like the platform is suggesting the creators that are on the platform, which is great for discovery in the sense that there's going to be way less competition on this platform than there is on Patreon or OnlyFans at the moment. We're early. So if we get on here, we may get discovered by more and more people. So now if we go over to notifications here on the left and you click on that, you're going to get this message that says get real-time updates, enable push notifications for instant alerts on messages and account activities, stay connected, turn on notifications now so you can get push notifications. Then you have your messages. And here you're going to be able to see all the chats that you have with your community members. Below that, you're going to be able to see your profile. So here you're going to be able to update and edit your profile by clicking edit profile. Below the edit profile button, you're going to have your purchased content and your liked content. We're currently seeing the platform from the view of the audience. In a minute, we're going to set up the creator portion of this. So let's come over here to the left again. You've got your settings, and then underneath that, you've got more. I want to click on this more option and show you this. So you can update your profile, you can become a creator, you can check your following, you can check your settings, your wallet and payment methods, help and support, suggested features, dark mode. So of course you can go dark, and then not suitable for work content is currently off. If we turn this on, we're going to be able to see content that is more explicit on the platform. Let's come over here back to home. We're going to come to where it says become a creator and click on that. And we're going to get prompted with these messages. So Fanvue is a place for all creators to generate income. Sign up now and take 85% of the earnings, 80% after 1 month. Access advanced insights to earn even more. Earn 5% for every creator you invite to Fanvue. Instant verification. So let's start earning. So first, you're going to have to select your country of residency. Now make sure to select the correct country because you will not be able to change this later. So just click here, scroll through the list, find the country you're located in, and select it. Next, Fanvue is going to ask you how you create your content. So is it AI created? Are you an AI creator who generates content with AI or heavily edited by AI tools? Or are you human created? Let's go with AI created. Now it's going to ask you, what do you plan on creating? So you've got food, fitness, gaming, not suitable for work. So that would be like OnlyFans content, music, fashion, dance, stonks, like stocks, IRL, funny, and beauty. So right now I'm just going to select IRL. We're going to continue. How do you identify? So here you can select female, male, non-binary, other, prefer not to say. I'm going to select male. Now you're going to set up your profile picture and handle. So below here where it says display name, type in the name of your AI influencer. I'm going to use Ziggy for this example. And for the handle, I'm going to just put the same thing, Ziggy. And we're going to upload a profile picture. Once you've selected the picture, you're going to be able to crop it. So here I've selected one of the examples that I showed you guys earlier. We're going to use this as our profile picture. I think that looks great. We're going to continue. Oh, I guess this handle is already taken. So let's take Ziggy and change it to something else. Ziggy lifestyle. How about that? Let's continue. So now you can set up your banner and your bio, just like many other social media platforms, for example, X or YouTube. I would suggest taking time on building your bio out and using keywords to help you come up in Discover for this platform. And really, just in general, you should always try to include keywords to help you come up in search. So make sure to build your bio just like you would for any other social media platform. Optimize it using AI. And we're going to go skip for now just because I don't want to do this at the moment. Now you have to set up how much your fans will pay you. So set your monthly subscription price for fans. Don't worry, you will be able to change this later. So for now, I'm going to just put $3.99, seeing as that's the minimum. And let's continue. Where are you most popular? So here you can select the platforms that you're currently most popular on. We're going to leave that out for now. We're going to go continue. Now we have to verify our identity so we can cash out our earnings, right? So it's just 2 easy steps. It shouldn't take more than a minute or two, like it says here. It allows you to become a creator and cash out those future earnings. Don't worry, all your data is safe and secure. Basically, you're going to use a document like a driver's license or some kind of personal identification document, and then a selfie. So let me do this, and then we'll jump on to the next step. Now it's going to ask you, where did you hear about Fanvue? Just type in from digital creator AI on YouTube. There we go. So we've already signed up. You've been selected to receive 100% of your earnings for the next 6 days. Start promoting your new page the right way to maximize your earnings, and click on finish. So now that we are a creator on the platform, you can see that Ziggy is here, our AI influencer. Below that, you can see that you can edit the profile, you can view insights, you can work on promotions. Underneath that, you're going to be able to see your posts and be able to create a post directly from here. You're going to be able to see your media and your purchased media as well. To the left, you're going to see that the menu has now expanded. We have underneath messages, vault. So this will be where our media is stored, right? So the media that we upload will be found here. You can see images, videos, audios, subscribers. It's going to give you a walkthrough, but there's these cool features here like create an AI image. If we click on this, you're going to see one of the new and powerful features that Fanvue has incorporated into the platform, and that is creating media using AI. So you're going to be able to actually train a model in here based off of what it looks like at least 10 images. And from that, you're going to be able to generate, more versions of content for your posts. Let's go back to our menu on the left and let's click on Queue. Here we have a calendar queue that we can use. That's pretty cool. Let's come back to the menu and click on lists. And here we're going to be able to manage our audience, right? So we got subscribers, followers, non-renewing, auto-renewing, expired customers, free trial customers, and spent more than $50. I think this spent more than $50 option is something really cool that's automatically in here. This is something that you can use to build like a strong relationship with your audience, because the people that are paying more than $50 are probably really into what you're offering or the services that you're putting out there, right? So at least you know who they are here. So automatically, I think that's a plus for this list breakdown. But if you need to create a new custom list, you can come over here to the top right, click on new custom list, and this is going to let you set the name and create the list. Now let's click on insights. And here you're going to be able to see the different insights from your account, right? So earnings over time, net and gross. We don't have any engagement at the moment, so we can't see this yet. But let's come over here to this last option, which is new post, this black new post button. Click on that. And here you're going to be able to create your posts. So the first option you have here is who can see my post. If you click on that, you're going to see subscribers only or followers and subscribers. Below that, you're going to have the option to upload from your device or add from your vault. You can write the caption here. You've got another option to add from your vault, and you've got a expiration date setting. But the cool thing here is that you can schedule out your posts. I think that's awesome. And you can add to a collection. You can also add a max of 10 new posts, right? So you can schedule them out and just set them up here and forget about it. Now let's go back to our profile. And that is going to take us back to the original view where we started. Over here to the right, you're going to see that you can click on this add an intro at the top right, this black button. And underneath that, you're going to see the status of completion for your profile. So I would suggest going through and completing the full profile always. And below that, more insights like gross earnings, subscriptions, pay to view, tips, and renewals. So overall, I think Fanvue is built and set up in a way that's going to be very easy to understand for everyone here right now, like everyone watching this video. If you want to get started with an AI influencer, I think Fanvue is definitely the way to go, or the goal, right? So build up your audience and then hook up Fanvue and start pushing traffic into that private community, and then figuring out what kind of content you can offer in there. And remember, the AI influencer, basically the method that you use to grow the account is the same methods that people teach and that we teach about growing a brand or a business, right? So you're going to use a call to action, you're going to create content that offers value, and you're going to do all that. But the beauty is that you don't have to turn on your camera. You can put the character anywhere you want in any kind of outfit. You can tell any kind of story. And I think people are really overlooking this in the sense of that you can build anything. You can do anything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember that the links to Fanvue are down in the description and the pinned comments. There will also be helpful links and resources in the description. And I will see you guys in the next video.